We have a job hunt on table today. I think it's going to take a while though, so let's get into it. Not a lot has changed since the last episode. We did get our season awards. I didn't really read them, so we can kind of go over that right quick. Let's see if we can find it. Scroll. Okay, so here we are. Best 11. Saw gets put in there. McAtee gets put in there. Sandler in there. Ruan's in there. Inez is in there. Don't care about that. Player of the season was Ruan with Saw bringing him up. Saw had goal of the season. Nunez was signing of the season. Saw was young player of the season. Saw goal scorer. Saw highest average rating. Most assists was Ruan, Anguello, Joe Warren, and Wagner. Best pass completion was Santos. Saw with the most player of the matches. You get it. Inez and Nunez with the most yellow cards, and Reese and Inez being the naughty boys, picking up the most red cards of the season. I would say that's what I would say our lineup was this most of the season. It's kind of broken. You can't really see it, but I agree with that. So I think that's really everything that's happened. And they did give us the staff update. That's why we didn't see that in the last episode. I don't think we've won any awards so far. Didn't get nothing there. Nunez got second in Defender of the Year. Just seeing if there's... I got second in Coach of the Year. So that's interesting. Nothing has really changed in terms of jobs that are available. The job we're going to be applying for today is the Guadalajara job. I'm interested in that one. And I'm interested to see what happens when we resign from Orlando City, because there's a job that might be opening up after that. I doubt it will, but I don't want to let this job pass us by, the Guadalajara job, and us not get another chance to manage in Mexico, because I do think that'd be fun. So the 15th, and in the last episode we said we was going to do this. Time to do it. We're resigning. Effective immediately. We have resigned from the Orlando City job. So there we go. We will see what happens. We are going to already apply for the Guadalajara job. They are rich, and I like rich, so we're applying for that job. Santos would be a job that I would apply for. If they just had a halfway decent badge, I would apply for that job. But I don't like it. I just wanted to look at their badge. I thought it looked pretty cool. Tim Hortons is their sponsor. That's like the most Canada thing. Like if nobody's a fan of Forge FC in Canada, that's a big disappointment. That should be everybody's favorite team. Let's see. I mean, like I said, I don't think there's anything else that's opened up really. Maybe some insecure jobs. Yeah, nothing else has opened up. So we'll be back when something happens, I guess. I don't know. The Guadalajara job didn't work out. They had already hired a manager or something along those lines. But I'm not disappointed in that, because looking at their club vision, they only wanted to sign Mexican players. That's kind of their culture. So not disappointed. But we do have another job. We do have a job interview in Mexico, and that is Santos Laguna. I looked it up a second ago how to say it, and I can't say it now. But anyways, that's the club. We're attending the interview today. Let's get down to business. Standing in the game should be more important. Nope, not saying that one. I have experience in other countries. My coaching is still kind of young. I'm still new to coaching, so... Okay, I guess I've been embroiled in media controversies. I'm not sure when that happened. I've had a good support from the supporters everywhere I've been. Yeah, we don't need any changes. So they want us to sign Ecuadorian players. Wow, that's and you're okay. I'm not a big fan of that. I don't really like to be roped into signing players from certain nations. That we had that issue at the last club. So, but we'll agree to it for right now. Okay, understand. Let's move on. I have no request. So that is done. I don't know if anybody else is open yet. The same clubs right there, Brazil and Mexico, they're still open. Not really interested in those clubs. The Red Bull job in Brazil is insecure. I wouldn't mind applying to that job if it comes open. Nothing else really interests me out there right now. That does disappoint me about the Uruguayan players and the Ecuadorian players, because that really limits you who you want to be, who you can sign. Having two of the desired nations that they want you to sign players from. Not a real big fan of that. I wanted to look at this. Orlando. Where's the Orlando job? He's at Birmingham. Okay, so I guess we'll wait it out and see what happens, guys. We have another job that has came available that I am interested in. It's the Red Bulls from Brazil. Bragantino, I guess is how you pronounce it. The only issue with this club is they just got relegated to the second tier of football. You get it. They just got relegated. They was a 3.5-star reputation club. I really am interested in this club. I think it would be a fun rebuild job to get back up to the top flight of Brazilian football. Obviously, there's great players out there. I do think it'd be fun. I am going to apply for this job. Just because, I don't know, I think it'd be fun to do it. We could spend a couple years there building that club back up before we make the jump to Europe. You get it. So we'll be getting that interview pretty soon, I believe. We are already favored for the job. The Santos Laguna job came back and they have said, hey, you want the job, sign here. Sign on the dotted line. I have delayed that job to see what else came available. So I'm torn between these two clubs right now, mainly because I've wanted to manage in Mexico. I think it could be possibly a fun job for us. It would have been a short interview process if they wouldn't have had the Ecuadorian and the Uruguayan players wanting us to sign those guys. I would have accepted that job right off the bat, but that has kind of caused a little bit of hesitation for us. The issue with the Red Bulls job is they just got relegated, but I do see a little bit of a positive in that. It will take a knock, I believe, on some of our reputation to take this job, but I think it would be fun. And the main issue with it is it's not Mexico. It's where I wanted to go. I've wanted to manage in Mexico since we was at not Free State. I am drawing a blank. What was the club we managed in South Africa, the second club? Was it Free State Stars? It wasn't Free State Stars. What club was it? We got to figure it out. I am drawing a complete blank on it. Let's see. Supersport. We've wanted to go to Mexico since Supersport, so I do have a little bit of a desire to want that job. The job I wanted in Mexico does not look like it's going to come available, so that is going to be an issue. If that job would have came available, that would have been what we would have done. That was a job that I was interested in earlier, the Colo Colo job. I'm not really interested in that anymore. Seeing what else is available out there. Nothing that I see that I really am interested in. But yeah, it's kind of a tough situation right now because we've got two jobs. It's been a short. I feel like we should wait a little bit longer because we've only resigned for like a month and we've already got two job offers out there. But I feel like there's not going to be many more Mexican jobs that come available. Looking at these jobs right here, the insecure jobs. There's a couple of expansion leagues. Not really interested in that. And then it's back to stable jobs after that. So it's kind of a tough situation. I don't know. We'll probably get the interview for the Red Bulls job. I am kind of leaning toward it. I want to see. I need to do a little bit of a deeper dive into the club to see. We have one more delay left on the Santos job. So we'll see where we're at in a little bit, guys. I'll probably come back after the interview or when we delay to see if we want to make a decision then. As you can see by the date, it's been a while since we've had anything happen. We finally have a job interview, though, with Bragantino of Brazil. I ended up turning down the Mexican job just because I didn't want to have to deal with all those signing certain type of players. It was just a bit much for me. So we're going to see what these guys want. I am interested in this club. Like I said before, I think it would be fun to try to bring them back up to the top tier and eventually winning the league before we go to Europe. I think that would be a good time. Yeah, I hope my experience in various other countries can make up for the fact that I haven't managed here. I'm still young in my coaching career, so hopefully, you can look past that and see that I've really succeeded with the clubs that I've been at. I don't really recall being embroiled in media controversies, but still managed to be successful despite that. Yeah, I think I can achieve every target you set for me. We don't need no budget for that kind of stuff. So okay, this is what they're wanting. They're wanting us to sign players under the age of 22, which I love. Play defensively solid football, which I'm happy with. Play high tempo football, so we're happy with that. They want us to work within the payroll. They want us to sign players for profit, minimum 2-year contracts. End of the season, they want us to win the league, which we should do. This is a club that was a 3.5-star potential or reputation club that was pretty good. And then they just want us to be an established team in the top tier of Brazilian football. That seems perfectly acceptable to me. Yep, I think we can do that. Transfer budget of $60.9 million. I can agree with that. $45 million, I'm happy with that. No request. I am happy with that. But yeah, the jobs are really thin right now, as you can see. There has been some jobs opening up in Brazil that I've been somewhat interested in. But one thing that's really interesting is if he leaves. Maybe looking into that job, I would. But it's like the Brazilian clubs, they've really took a long time to really update on who they want to hire. So we've applied for that. Hopefully we can get in there. That'd be nice. Has the league started actually? Because it says they're in 4th place, or is that just because of their name? Yeah, it's just because of their name. That's what I thought. But yeah, I'm interested in that. Let's actually look at some of the players they have. Starting by highest valued players, they have a couple. Got some good looking players. They got Murado, center back option. I believe he was their key player or captain or something along those lines. He's under bid, though. He's probably headed out the door for quite a bit of clubs. So he probably won't be there when we're there. He's requested to leave. He's transfer listed. So probably won't ever see that guy. A bunch of these guys have been transfer listed by request. I'm guessing that's because they've been relegated. So it would be a job that we would have to build from the ground up a little bit. Jose Eduardo, he could be somebody we could build around a right back option. He won't resign. He's been requested. They have a lot of players that want to leave. So this would be a really fun job. These are the kind of jobs that I like to do. I am interested in it. We're going to sim one day, see if something happens. I doubt anything will, but we'll have to get the kits in for Brazil. I'll have to look those up. Hopefully we can find them. I think it'd be fun, guys. I think it could be a really fun job. It might seem like a step back, and it probably is in reality, but it's just something I want to do. I want to do something different than MLS. And based off of that transfer budget and that payroll budget, it would probably be something that I would consider doing in real life. Probably wouldn't do it just because of I'm assuming the quality of living is a little bit higher in the U.S. than it is in Brazil. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't roast me at that. But yeah, I'm excited about it. This is what I've been going through, though. It's forever to get through these days. So we're probably not going to get through this day. We'll be back in a little bit, though, when we find out something, I'm guessing. Well, the time has come for us to put our pen to the paper and sign with the club. We have a job offer out there that I am interested in. I'm excited about. That's right, guys. We're going to Fluminense in Brazil. This is the offer that they've got out on the table. They want us to develop players using the club's youth system. Good with that. Work within the payroll. We can do that. Sign players to sell for profit. I like doing that. 3-year contracts. They want us to qualify for the Sud-American. They want us to finish top half of the Rio State. Copa de Brazil, they want us to reach the 5th round. They want us to reach the final of the Sud-America and work toward qualifying in the future. We got a transfer budget of $20 million, a payroll budget of around $20 million as well. Guys, it is time to sign. We're happy to be here. I hadn't really even looked at the players. I'm just happy to be there. 3-year deal. We're good with that. Finalize the offer, and let's get the The writing on the paper. There it is. We have been signed. We rejected the offer from Bragantino, I guess, to sign here. Top division of Brazil. The media prediction is to finish 11th. I think we can do better than that. That's what they think is our overall best 11. We'll have to look into the players a little bit more detailed in the next episode. Yep, good. Got all that stuff. We already got one player under transfer. We're not going to go over that. We're not doing any of this stuff today. I don't want to deal with it right now. We'll deal with that at another time. Transfer-wise, who is on the board? Transfer offer made for a player that can play everywhere on the left-hand side, I'm guessing. Guessing he's wanting to leave. Looks like it's an out. It is. I mean, I'll have to do a little bit deeper dive into that to see if we want to get rid of him. I don't know the squad really yet. This is what we're working with. We're going to sort it by value. We got a player worth $600. Great player. Looking here, so we got a couple players above 10 million. That is awesome. We got John Kennedy, left wing option, inside forward. Looks to be of good quality. Excited about the Mr. John Kennedy. Can pronounce that name. Salou. Got him. He looks to be a defensive mid or just regular mid. Good Lord, that's a good player right there. Excited about that gentleman. We got Wagner. Center mid, can be an attacking mid as well. Gentlemen, we've got some good players. We've got some really good players. We got Fernando Pacheco, left wing option, inside forward, can play on the right-hand side as well. Looks to be a quality depth piece to me. Nothing spectacular with him. Luis Fernando, right wing option, inside, inverted winger more instead of inside forward. I'm going to go with that. Pinero. I ain't seen a striker yet. I'm seeing a lot of... we'll do it this way now. We got Angelo Renan. Striking option. Ooh. Me like that guy. Alverno. Got a lot of center mids. A lot of good center mids. Zunio. Right back option. Looks to have tons of potential. We didn't look at Cruz. Another center mid option. Benderson. Attacking mid option. Denny. One thing I'm kind of worried about, I hadn't seen many center backs. Nino. So that looks like to be the main concern really is the defensive side right now. They don't have a great goalkeeper. Either Gabriel Pereira. He's not bad. We do have a couple of guys. We got Nino. We looked at him. We looked at that guy, Fernandez, center back option. Not really that good. Lord, 6'5" and only 7 heading. That's pretty poor. Jose Klebison. Yeah, we need to work on the center back option. That is for sure. I'm just trying to look at some of these guys. I'm excited about this though. Looking at the club itself. We are 3.5-star youth facility, 3.5-star reputation, 3.5-star training facilities, worth 70 million. Media predictions 11th. We're going to try to get a little bit better than that. Looking at the finances, got a lot of money in the bank. Got some money to spend on some center backs, which we need. Yeah, I'm not going to do any tactics, nothing like that. Looking at them, don't really have anything I like, so we'll have to work with that. Staff-wise, got to hire some coaches, got to hire some scouts, some recruiting analysts. Yeah, we need to work on this area right here. We need to work on the staffing. That's a for sure. Let's look at some of these guys. Who is going to be our assistant coach? He's not bad. I think we definitely could have ended up worse. Yeah, I'm excited about this. This is going to be fun. So, tell me in the comments, would you have took this job or the Bragantino job? Like I said, in the next episode, we're going to do a deep dive into the squad. Hopefully, I'll get a tactic built between the episodes. Look at some players that we can bring in. Next episode, we'll do all that, do a little club introduction, look at the stadium, all that fun stuff. So I'm going to call the episode here, guys. Probably going to be a really short episode, I'm thinking. I don't know. I'll have to see how it cuts up. This was a weird off-season for us. Typically, I don't spend this much time on the looking for jobs. So I've been doing that for most of the night. I need to get some episodes rendered out. So I want to get back to that, guys. If you enjoyed that video, why don't you go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a comment down below, and thank you guys for watching.